Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here with part 2 of my Scrapbusters challenge. Yay, I said it properly. Right, if you'd missed part 1 yesterday, we made these altered paper clips. They're so cute. They've got little pockets with things to tuck in and little dangles with ticket clusters. Melina on her video made the tickets as well. I think I'll show you how to make tickets in a separate video because I don't work as fast as Melina. I already had clusters made with tickets, so yeah. So that was part 1. Yeah, I will link that below. Part 2, we're going to make some slightly different hidden paper clips. You can't see the paper clip at all. Yeah, I've made up 3 here. I'm going to be decorating those 2. I will show you how to make this part though, but when you've made it, it needs time to dry before you use it. So that's why I've got mine ready. So I've done this one. It's decorated with some bee clusters that I made either earlier this year, or it might have even been last year. And I'll just quickly grab a book and show you. Well, you can probably see how they fit on, but I'll grab a book and show you anyway. Here we go. Let's grab this one with butterflies and moths. Yeah, so open it, grab a page, and yeah, your paperclip is up in there hidden, so it's on there and it's going nowhere. How good are they? Yeah, I've seen other people do them, but I've never had a go at them myself. Really like them. Right, pop the book out the way. You now know how a paperclip works, just in case you didn't. So, I'm going to make these others with... I've got a piece of this Tim Holtz. I don't even know what stack this is from. It's an 8x8. It tell you, etc. I think it's called. It's a stack that has a few different pages from all different collections. And I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to start off by folding it in half the way I want it to go. Yeah, and I want it like this with all my writing sideways. That way it won't be right way on one side and upside down on other. And I'm going to fold that in half, give it a smidgen of a burnish. Come here, I can find you. Not too much, don't want it too. And there you go. That will then get cut into 3 pieces when we've assembled the base of the paperclip. Right, for the next thing, I want this. I'm going to use this. Yeah, you can use any scrap card or paper. You don't even have to be scraps. It is a Scrapbusters challenge, but that refers mainly to what we're putting on things. Or you could make these individually with scraps. It's just a little bit more, yeah, efficient to make them in rows. I think Melina did perhaps 5 or 6 at once. She used 12x12s. I thought I'd best go for 8. I don't want to confuse my brain. So I'm using this. It's an old file folder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it inside there. I want it flush at that side. And I want it to be flush at this side. But I want it to be a little bit longer than that. Which you'll see why as we go along. So I'll grab my paper trimmer, cut this down. I could have had it ready, but where would the fun in that be? Can I see my mark? I'm struggling to see my mark. Oh, I've got stuff stuck in my trimmer from cutting others. I'll turn it upside down, then I'll be able to see my mark better at this side. Yeah. That's that. Then I'll cut the length. Better over rather than under. And that's that. Right, hopefully we shouldn't need the big chompy trimmer again now. Right, so that will end up in there. Yeah, so before we stick them together, I'm going to grab some paper clips. I've chosen to use these again. You can use any. You could even use, to get rid of them, you know, I've got a lot of them, those plastic coated ones, but I don't know where I've stashed them. And I'm still in love with these because they've got a flat top. my new favourite paper clips. So just pop them over what is going to be your inside piece of card. One in the middle and one that's going to be, if you imagine we're going to cut these into 3. Yep. And you want it in the middle of where you're going to cut. If you want them exact, come in and draw a line now. Yep. Where you're going to want it. I'll tell you what I tend to do. I tend to draw my line after I put my paper clips on, so I know where to cut these, and then I'm going to end up again with 3 paper clips that are very slightly different sizes, which really don't bother me. It's another way to get out a measuring, isn't it? Right, I'm not using my big strong sticky tape today because I'm thinking it might be too much for my trimmer to go through, so I'm going to use Melina's method. I've been to Socks, as they call it, and found some clear packing tape. It's going to have bits of fluff and stuff on, but all the others bits of fluff from my craft room. It's not been rolling around the floor. I've not been playing football with it in garden. So yeah, really, oh, is it going to work for me? I've been to Socks, as we say in Yorkshire. There we go. So I'm going to use this to, I'm just going to cut that bit off where I struggled to get the end. Grab some scissors. I'm going to use these because I can't see my Tim Holtz one. They'll be buried somewhere. The desk's always a mess by end at weekend. And I'm going to do that. Yeah. Got it a bit wrinkly than Melina got hers. She did far better. But to be fair, she did have a sellotape dispenser. I could have one, but I don't. And same again there. I'm just going to cut this bit off that had paper stuck to it. I'm just going to leave that tape rolling around my desk now. I'll end the video. No, I'm not. I'll move it. So that's that. Even when it's sellotape, I like to come in and burnish. Watch it stuck down. Both sides. I think you can see what's going to occur now, can't you? We're going to do some cutting. Whoop. Right. There's my other piece of paper. And that is then going to get stuck over there. Yeah? So, I'm going to grab my tacky glue for this. And you want to glue all the way. Move your ones you're going to use today out of the way, woman. Glue in the piece of paper that is your cover page. Glue all the way up the sides. Poke it with a pin, poke it with a pin, it's not wanting to come out. Yeah, I bought 3 of these bottles at once, and what I do now is I keep changing the tops. I'll wash one, use another, just like I'm going to do now, because this one just seems far too gunked up. Is that one I've used yet? No, that's not the one I've used. So yeah, just talk amongst yourselves while I grab the glue. It was the one I'd used. Oh, what am I like? Yeah, I'm going to swap this top because that really does not want to come out. And then I'll leave that to dry and then peel the tacky glue off it. You don't need to mess about washing it, I've discovered. There we go. Now we have free flowing glue again. So up the sides, I'm just going over what I'd put on in case it started to dry. Along the bottom and up that side again. Then what I like to do is this. I like to go up there up the side of each mark that I've made. I suppose if you make the mark all the way up, you'll know exactly how far to go. You can always put some extra in there if you need to. And I'm now going to, making sure I've got my edge lined up. I don't know how I do this, I get one edge lined up and not other. Is it because I'm rubbish at cutting? Could be. You can see already I've gone far too far down with that. One important thing to do when you're making these is make sure you don't get any glue between your two sheets of paper, or it's just not going to work. That's another reason why you need to let this glue dry before you start cutting that. So if you start cutting it before your glue's dry, it's just going to end up transferring onto the inside. So that's that side stuck, and I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. I can't see my line now, can I? So I will have to do that after. So that's that. And be careful, note if any glue squidges out of the side, wipe it off straight away. I think next time I do it, I'm going to make that piece a bit wider on purpose, yeah? Then if it does squidge out, it's not going to be a drama, is it? Right. So we could use that as one giant paperclip now. Look at that. That'd look good on a planner. Actually, it's not a bad idea, is it? So, and all you would do then to get this, once the glue's dry, cuts down, yeah. If you have a gap at the side, come in and put a bit of glue in, yeah. If this is dried by the time I've finished decorating these, I'll cut it and show you. In fact, that's a plan. Yeah, it will have dried. So I will cut this at the end to show you, yeah. Right, I'm going to pop that over to one side. Then I'm going to grab these I prepared earlier, and I'm going to decorate. Do you know, I like that as it is. That I do. Yeah, I've covered it up there, but I don't want to cover these up now. Right, so I am decorating mine with scraps that I've got ready, and also some pre-prepared pieces. Oh, what would that look like? Oh, that'd be lovely. That could be a tiny little belly band. It could, couldn't it? Well, yeah, it could. So these are things I've made in previous challenges, but I know I've not got enough big ones. So, oh, yeah, I made those the other day, but I don't think they go with this card. They just really don't. Oh, I've got that. I like that. That could be a teeny tiny little belly band. Why am I on belly bands all of a sudden? Why has everything got to be a belly band? Yeah. I don't know if they go. I really don't. Let's have a look what's in my other boxes. I've got these with ribbon on that I really would like to use on here, to be quite honest. Yeah. Oh, I think they'd look really nice. I do. So that's it. Yeah, again, I'm going to link the videos down below where I've made these. Again, these were all made during Melina's challenges. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Now with these, you can either have the ribbon showing or you can not have the ribbon showing. I'm wishing now, if I'd made one that wasn't directional, see what I mean? I could make two new ones on a piece of ribbon and use them like that, so you see the ribbon going up and over. That would be gorgeous. When I decorate the others, that's what I'm going to do. But for now, because I want to use these, I'm going to cut them as they are. So I'm just going to cut them so you see a little bit of the ribbon top and bottom. I like that. I'm not too bothered if... Oh, do you know, I'd have been better cutting these with pinking shears. Let me see if I can do edge of this now, but it may be too late. Oh, no. Oh, it worked. Yay. Oh, no. They must be sharp, them. Even though I use them on paper. and I think I'm going to go for this one. Yeah. So let's move all that so we can see wood for trees. I really like that, I do. And then that one on that side. Oh yeah. Right. I'm going to use my tacky glue again to glue these on. Yeah, I did say, did I use tacky glue? Yeah, I used tacky glue when I made these initially. And I was saying I don't think I never used tacky glue on ribbon. They've stuck a treat. Stuck a treat they have. Oh, I like that. I really do. I'm liking this idea. Look, yeah, tacky glue. I stuck the ribbon. It's not coming off. It's going nowhere. I like the idea of making new, more complex embellishments from your existing ones. Melina used some of her existing ones, but she did make her own tickets. But to be honest, that isn't a video I've been planning on doing anyway, making tickets. Because I've got the Tim Holtz tickets and the dies. And shall I tell you something? I much prefer making my own tickets. Yeah, I like the stamps, the ticket stamps, fabulous. But it's such a faff and a fiddle lining them up with those dies. I'd much rather do the stamping and then make the ticket shape. Sorry, Timothy. Look at me. It's like an advert, don't buy Tim Holtz's dies. Yeah, if you're good at lining them up and you love die cutting, they might be the ones for you. But I find die cutting a bit of a chore and I don't know why. Maybe because in the past I've done too much of it. Right, so that's that. Totally different look there from the same thing. And I wanted it the same again. Oh, look at that. I've got to, haven't I? I've just got to. I mean, you don't want anything too three-dimensional on these because they're chunky enough as they are. So I think my initial thought of using the crochet lace might have made them a bit chunky. I'm going to use this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I loved the look of these on the other one. So I'm doing it again. So basically, all I've made this video is actual paper clips. There's a chance they might not even be dry to finish cutting them because I've done this so quick. I'll definitely be making more of these on ribbons though. I just like the look of that little bit of ribbon sticking up. It just adds a little something different, doesn't it? I love it. Now we're going to use that one on back. So what we've got from, I've got butterflies, yeah. And we've got a little bird. So we've got birds, bees and butterflies. Yeah. I did make another one. Yeah, they were smaller. Oh, don't use those scissors. You want to use your pinkers. There we go. I cut one wonky on purpose, then I can't remember which one and why. Right, get that glued on, woman. Yeah, do you know, I feel like making more clusters on ribbons now. I'm not going to video it because I've done that once already. I might make some different types of clusters on ribbons at a later stage. But it is one of my new favourite ways now to make clusters. They don't bulk them out too much like when I made it on the crochet lace. So that is that. Wow. Job done. Job done. Job's a good one. There we go. We've got the butterfly, the bee, and the flower. Ah, yeah, they're both floral, those ones. I didn't even take much notice what were on them. So that's that. Right, let's go and see if this other one is dry. Do you know, if it is, I might decorate them as well. I'm on a roll. Because we've actually not been that long at all. Had I used art glitter or, yeah, what's that other glue that dries quick? Fabri-Tac. It would have been dry already. I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to do it. It's only paper, isn't it? If it don't work, worlds will not end, will it? I'm going to get my big chompy trimmer again. After saying at the beginning of the video I won't need it again, because it does cut through thicker layers a bit better than my little one sometimes. Right, so what I'm going to do now, can you see there? I'm going to line those marks up and I'm going to cut. Am I in shot? I'm in shot. That arm needs to lift up higher, Timothy. Right, and yeah. Oh, it cut fine. Yeah, no drama. I'm just going to cut that edge off while I've got, you know, where it's like that, while I've got a little bit more to hold on to. And then I'll go back to cutting on my mark. Yeah. Where's the mark? Yeah, oh, I've got one of these far bigger than other answer. Oh, I like it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the bottom off to make it all flush. So that we've just got the design paper showing. There we go. So that's 1. I'm off counting again. 2. Yeah, I was saying on my last video, it's definitely doing things with kids in school that's got me into habit of just things like that. I mean, I used to be help out in foundation unit where I were a dinner lady, and yeah, all the time you're constantly learning kids how to count. Everything you do, you count it off. It's mad. I suppose you teachers will understand that. Right, where's my corner chomper? I'm going to use my big fat corner chomper for this because I've got one. Had these been completely dry, I would have used my other one, but they're not, so I don't. So I'm going to use my broken one here. Oh yeah, loving it. Right, can you see what I mean about needing some glue in the edges now? Yeah. So I'm going to come in and do that. Make sure you do it right, end woman. Because it won't be beyond realms of possibility. Mind you could round top, I suppose, if you wanted to. But I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Right. Yeah. That one's stuck. Yeah, even the ones where I put the bit of glue, I didn't put enough on and they've not stuck. Nah. So I'm going to grab my art glitter this time with its little precision tip. I'm just going to pop some glue in that crack. I think this is the only downside to doing them in bank of 3. It's very easy to, and I'm going to do other side at the same time, and then I'm going to put a piece of something in the middle before I press down. I'm going to use an off-cut piece of that file folder. Yeah, then if any glue does squidge, I can get shut of it and it won't end up on me inside. It hasn't. I've been quite good. If you don't want glue to squish out, start at the edge and press in. Then it's much less likely. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good now. It's so strong, this paper, it don't want to come off. I'm just conscious of squidging glue out still. No, that's fine, that. Loving it. So I'll do the same with this one. If you're doing them singly, you won't have this problem. Which is not a problem, it's just something else to correct. That one's stuck. I must have got glue in the right place on that one. Put that in there. What's that? And that's that. Which one haven't I done now? This one. Yeah, I'd put some form of glue with precision tip on my must-have list. I know a lot of people use the Fabri-Tac and that, don't they? And those Sugar Bill bottles are quite popular. Even before I discovered art glitter, I used to use the metal tips on glue. You can buy the little bottles like these, what I use. Yeah, but a minute, I've had no pinning for that long. There's no way I'm going to get that out without taking tip off and washing it. It's completely blocked and dried with glue. But now I have my stainless steel pins. I actually need to just use them. Got a bit of glue on there that I don't want. It does work on PVA glue, this, if you come in and do it early enough. If you leave it too late, it doesn't work. It's on and it's not going anywhere. It's the glue rubber, by the way. What is a glue rubber? It's a rubber that rubs out glue. I use it for cleaning my mat as well and everything. Right, so there we have 3 more. Oh, what time are we on? We're only on 26 minutes. So do you know what? I'm going to decorate them. Yeah, I am. That's a skinny one. I'm going to have a look. Oh, I can't do 2s. It has to be 3s. No, that's not going to do. That'll never do. I've got some more butterfly tickets left. Oh, I've got another buzzy bee. Oh, I've got some of these I made. I didn't even do these on YouTube. Some clusters I've then sewed. They might be interesting. We shall have a look-see. Oh, look at those that I made. They weren't Scrapbusters challenge. Forget what I've got, me. I'm terrible. Oh, another buzzy bee. He's a bit tiny though. Another ticket. What else? Yeah, I said I wasn't sure I got enough large embellishments. We've got plain ones there, but we just need one more item on to finish them off. I think that's what we might end up using, you know. Oh, I've got one more tub to look in. What we got? What we got? Oh, they're a bit too thick. They're a bit too... Mind you, I'm saying these are too sideways. Who says you can't put one of those on the side of a page? Mind you, it might be a little bit heavy for the side. I don't know. What about? That'd cover all that lovely Timoltz paper up there, wouldn't it, if I did that? Nah, that can't happen. We like Timoltz paper too much. Right. Right, I've done rummaging, I think. Oh, I like that. That's enough rummaging. Let's get decorating. Right. Me and butterflies. If it's not got a butterfly on, it's not crafted. Oh, look at that. I've obviously missed the staple when I've put that on there. So let's take it off, use it on something else. So that's another buzzy bee one, isn't it? Or we could just do these with flowers. That'd need something else though. We could even cut it down and make it square. That needs something else on it. Oh, what about these? I just want to use butterflies all the time. I'm terrible for it. Could put a little bit of lace on the bottom there. Nothing too thick. Something a little bit... Oh, look at that. Perfect. That would be lovely. A little bit of that lace on either side because we've got that lovely floral piece. And that ticket. That's what I'm doing on that one. 1 down, 2 to go. And what am I going to put my lace on with? Do you know what? I'm going to go for dry adhesive. I'm going to use my new tape runner that I bought from Crafter's Companion. That is now squirreled away over here somewhere. Never to be seen again in this pile of stuff. Hello, are you there? Hello? No, I can't find it. So I'm just going to come in and use my ATG gun. If you don't have one, use a tape runner. Use double-sided tape. Either will do you. Again, that gun's just one of those things that saves me time. Well, it did save me time when I was making mini albums like they were going out of fashion. It still saves me time now. But only on videos because the glue's too expensive. And I'm going to put some on this side. Do you know what? I'm not going to come in and trim it. I'm going to leave it like that. But what I am going to do, because through here now you can feel that stickiness, I'm going to use this. It's my EK Success. It's the dusting brush that you use before you emboss to remove static. But it has the added effect of removing stickiness. I've mentioned it before. If you want one, you can get one. I got mine from Amazon. The link is in on my Amazon storefront. So if you want one, if you do buy it through that link, I will get a small commission, but you'll pay exactly the same price that you would have paid. So now, no sticky. And all it is, it's Johnson's baby powder. But I've had that now. Wow. I don't know how many years I've had this. And you can open it to refill it. But look how much I've got left. It just hardly uses any. I find it better than one of the little bags full of powder because it gets everywhere with those. With that, you can be much more precise. It's a one-time only buy as well. Right, so that's that. And let's put... Oh, I think they look much better with that on. But now I might want something else on. I'm never happy, me, am I? Never happy. Never happy. Come back, other butterfly, all is forgiven. Right, we've got a bit of red showing on one. Oh, I think I want the green butterfly on that side, yeah. And I want this butterfly on that side. No, I'm going to not use something else. But that bit of lace coming up's really bothering me. So I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit more adhesive under. And then I'm going to come back in with my dusting brush. Get rid of that sticky. Yeah. There we go. Oh, before I stick everything on properly, I'm just going to whiz round the edge with ink as well. I forgot that bit. I do want to ink these. I know I don't always ink everything now, so it doesn't become automatic. I have to think about the ink. Do I want the ink? Don't I want the ink? Will the ink add something? Won't it? Sometimes I don't know, so I'll just ink anyway. Yeah, that's going on there. And I'm going to stick mine on. I'm going to use, because it's heavy, I'm going to use my glue. I don't want it going anywhere. I was tempted to use my ATG gun. It is permanent, but I still think glue is better. It's like glue tends to it does something to paper, doesn't it? And it fuses it together. Dry adhesive just tends to be something that's between the layers of paper. That's how I look at it. I might be completely wrong. I could be talking absolute rubbish. I'll let you know when I get my chemistry degree. Which I don't intend getting anyway. That's that. Oh, I like that one. We had to do it, didn't we, butterflies? I don't think I can get through a project without sticking a butterfly on it lately. But I don't think you mind, do you? Right, we've got two others to do. I'm going to use these. We're going to have a floral one on one side. I'm going to do exactly the same with a bit of lace. Let me get a different lace. I think I dare use one that's slightly thicker. I know where I've got one I'm going to like. This is my making clusters box. Yeah, it's where all my scraps go and the lace I get. Because it got to the point where I'd used all my scraps and I had to start buying the lace. This is a new one I've got. It's a bit yellowy for clusters. I've not really used it. I think it's going to be perfect on there or some of that. Right, let's see what this yellowy one's like. I wonder if that pin's stainless steel. It came in the lace. That one. I think because we've got the sunflower. It is cream, but it's more of a yellowy cream. Yes, I like that. So that again is getting put on with my 80. Let's ink first on this time. I'll just do that bit where lace is going for now. That's going to get put on with my gun. I'll put 2 layers because it's a much thicker lace. I'll trim it around there. Oh, there's hardly any sticky coming through. A little bit that did then. Can you see why this has lasted me so many years? As well as getting rid of the sticky, it does take away the shine as well. So it's got 2, yeah, plus points, hasn't it? I like that. You can get put on with the glue. That might need putting somewhere to keep flat. I don't know. It might be okay. And I'm going to use this one and then put my own embellishment. Or could I put onions on? I could. I actually like that. We've got a sunflower and we've got onions. It's gardening stuff. I'm going to do it. I can put my onions on. Looks so well, doesn't it, with that colour on that card? That's far too short, that piece of lace, woman. We can have lacy onions. Oh dear. You don't have to get down to allotment and wrap your onions with lace. It's just in scrapbooking and junk journaling we're going to have lacy onions. So that's that. And let's get rid of that stickiness and shine again. There we go. I'm going to glue the onion to the cluster with ATG. Bit Katie cornered, and then I'll stick that on with the glue. Yeah, I need to do some more clusters with random sewing on. I like them. I need to do a lot of things. Bit higher, missus, bit higher. That's it. I really like that one. Sunflowers and onions. What do you find in a farmer's garden? Sunflowers and onions. If they stick up a little bit, because I can't really put them under something, I will then just poke in with my art glitter and put a bit more glue on. But I like that one. I like that one. Let's do the last one. Do you know what? I want to use that. I really do. Can we make... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna round those corners, but I'm gonna use my smaller one. I like it much better now, corners match. So let's ink that up. Have another dab in the ink. I've cooked with gas, I think. I know the video's gone longer than 30 minutes, but hey ho. This is why I did split this one up into 2 videos. I knew there were no way I were going to manage to get this done in at the time Melina did it in. She's actually done more in video than I did. And she got them both done in just over an hour. Well done, missus. I'm using the dry adhesive, you will have noticed. Oh, come back. I want it on that side, I don't want that red. No lace on that one. And I'm going to grab another one of those little pockets to put on the other side. Oh, I like that one. It's got a butterfly on again, hasn't it? 2 more butterflies. I just can't stay away from them butterflies. And I've got loads more new butterfly stuff. Ooh, that's it. And I'm going to use ATG gun for this again. If you hear me talking about this ATG, you don't know what it stands for. Advanced Tape Glider. They're made by Scotch. Easily accessible in the US. The guns are easily accessible in the UK. What's not so readily available, unless it's a silly price, are the refills. So if you're going to buy one, be aware. Research the current price of the refills if you're in the UK before you buy one. Scotch used to have a online store in the UK and they closed it. And there was, I used to buy them by boxes of 12 or 24. And they worked out about, I'm sure it was about £1 for a roll of tape. Now you're looking at about £4 or £5 for a roll of tape. Huge difference. Right, that one's done. That one's done. Yeah, we might need more glue on that one. I'll keep an eye on that one as it dries. So, wowzer. We did get a lot done today. I've even lost other ones that we did. Where've they gone? Where've they gone? That's a first. Losing what you've made in video before you finish video. Yeah. It's me all over. Right, so I've got that one, that one. Wow. And then if we turn them over, oh, it could be like playing cards, this. Let's turn them over, see what we've got. Oh, what's on the other side? So there we go. 6 altered paper clips. I'm really pleased with how they came out. And it does save some time doing it in banks of 3. If I'm braver next time I make them, I may do them with a 12x12 sheet and get 4 or 5, even 6 done. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see Melina's video, it's linked below as always. And if you want to take part, pop over to Melina's channel. All details are there. It's hashtag msscrapbusters. And yeah, get using up some of your scraps. So thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.